This is Ivenati Mona, and we are here at the City ICC for Creatives Are All Pushing. Investec Cape Town Art Fair. We'd like to see more what is happening right here. People are there outside, man. It's a Saturday and we're having fun. People, they're having drinks, watching art, consuming art, taking everything inside because creativity is within us. It's not outside of us. Even when we're talking about fashion, man, people are working out today, they're having fun, they have everything that I can ask for. You know, as someone that likes creativity, I would like to hear more stories from the people. I'd like to hear about fashion, you know. I would like to even hear about the arts galleries, you know, because Cape Town has so much to offer when it comes to art galleries. There's so much that is happening in the streets of Cape Town, even in Johannesburg, even beyond that. When we're talking about countries outside, they have so much stories they have to tell, be it Pan-Africanism, be it European style, whatever that is happening in the streets of Cape Town, whatever that is happening in the world, there's so much that is happening. I would like to hear those stories, like and subscribe and see more what we are about. This is Creatives Are All Pushing.
Today I'm wearing a simple white t-shirt, some baggy pants, comfortable shoes to move around because I know I'll be moving around a lot. And yeah, I tried to keep it as simple as possible. I didn't try to go small details. That's what I was aiming for.
Yeah, pretty much the same, bro. I think if I can speak for pretty much all three of us, we kind of like dress the same, and everyone is just like functionality and comfortability is like at the core. So we're trying to keep it simple, trying to keep it baggy so that we can move around, we don't sweat. We're also able to move around, be functional. If ever we need to run, we can run. If ever want to just relax and chill. So pretty much, just a black tee from my friend who's a rapper. His name is Eweaver. He's a really good rapper, actually, a local rapper from Cape Town. You know him, né? Yeah, so I'm just dressed in him, and this is a local brand from Joburg called Friendly. They're also good with it. They're more like based in Joburg, and they sort of like push this African narrative in their fashion sense. So shout out to them, man. I'm just keeping it easy, yeah.
Okay, I feel I also keeping it easy. Plus it's hot outside, so you don't want to be sweating all the time. But I'm also wearing like local gear. This is my friend's brand, Yamkela. She does fashion. Then I'll say Samson. These are actually dungarees, but I just kept it like this because I don't want it. And then I kept it local for Converse. Yeah, so yeah, keep it cool and clean.
I'm always colorful, bro. I feel like I'm always a colorful person when it comes to my braids, my beads, the outfits. I like to stand out. I like to be an artwork myself. I feel like so many people have been saying that, I'm low-key better than the art on the walls, so I love that.
It's for comfort. I'm like, if I'm looking at art, I want to feel like me. I want to feel comfortable. So yeah, just got Stan Smiths, these are Soul shorts, good, and just it's like a white bucket hat, aka Panama. That's what I call it, sporty. I've got about 15 of these. Just been collecting them ever since, and I like supporting local brands. So that's why you've got me in the Soul and the Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from top down. As he mentioned, he's a very big fan of Panama, so I'm rocking his swag a bit today. I'm just paying ode to Mkhulu. So I've got a Mama's Boy bucket hat from Moon Studio Banana. It's a South African brand, if I'm not mistaken, based in Soweto. I think the story behind the brand is the guy who owns the brand, I think his mom actually makes that, and they're usually one of one. So so I pulled this out today. Again, it's hard to Kapa today, so just a young t-shirt, also Panama, but got a Carhartt top, just a regular Carhartt top, nothing fancy. These are Mr. Price jean shorts, some white socks, and then on my feet I've got SL72 Addy Zero Bad Bunnies.
Not available in the country.
Yeah, so the not available in the country. So just the story behind them, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of these they dropped in, I think, the South American regions of like I guess within like his heritage and his roots as a Bad Bunny, so they dropped within those type of countries. Was a big fan of them when I saw them, so I was like, yeah, I have to find these and get them. So yeah, that's what I'm rocking today, man. Yeah.
Man, these are just clothes, man. You know, Adidas shoes.
I realize if you don't, if you get stuff in your wardrobe that are intentional choices that you like, you don't have to think so much when you're putting the stuff on and going out because you've already made the choice beforehand. So like the stuff that's there,
it's easier to put on.
Yeah, it's easier to put on.
It's easier to put on. But yeah, where'd you get this T-shirt, bro? Where'd you get this T-shirt?
I thrifted. My partner actually thrifted this one for me, and also the pants actually very thrifted.
Yeah, the pants are dope.
Yeah,
love the pants. That's the
and
first
then
thing
the shoes,
I saw. What are those grasshoppers?
Yeah, they're the grasshoppers. I got them from someplace in Europe, actually.
Yeah, they can't see your shoes. You must do this one. Away.
But yeah, otherwise, I mean, this is all thrifted actually. So
that's nice.
And it's such a nice fabrics because I myself can't afford the nice fabrics that I'm wearing. Yeah. But when you thrift it, like
you just find it in the world.
You just find it in the world, and it's flipping amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like what local brands bring because they give you a flavor. Because when from KAAPcast, often you find the brands are coming from Joburg. So whenever I get a chance to support brands from up in Cape Town, KAAPcast, I'm there. Because it represents our city, it represents us, it represents the people of here.
The quality has improved, bro. Like, I think back then, maybe fashion designers didn't have access to good quality clothing and textile, but like you can literally see now that we are literally on par with all the biggest brands that are out there, you know. So I think it's just worthwhile just supporting a guy that you know, your friend. You're putting money into the local economy as well. You're supporting your friends. So yeah, but more than anything, it's just the quality. It's not about supporting black-owned businesses, but it's also just like making sure that the quality is at the highest level. Yeah.
Any few brands that you can name that you like so far?
There's a lot, bro.
You can't finish them.
If you just give people like names for any brands that you know that they can wear whatever that they can
I don't know, man. There is Friendly, there is Mason Couture, and there's Studio Banana, there's
Kasi Flavor,
Kasi
there's
Flavor,
Wanda Leporto, there's if you've got money, tell them a Gugu maybe, or Rich Mnisi, or even Bodega Boys as well. Yeah, so there's quite a lot, bro. And you know, good. So there's quite a lot of variations, and also in terms of your budget, whether you're like the low end user, you still can find something out there. So you just need to look around and find something within your budget. Don't like panic and want the high end stuff. Sometimes you can always just keep it easy. You'll find something affordable for like 500 rand, 600 rand, and that's out there. Yeah.
Sorry to the friends we forgot to mention, but
yeah, sorry to the other
guys.
homies. Yeah, we love you all, but it's easy, man. Yeah.
We've seen more artists, local artists breaking through. But also what's been interesting is also seeing kind of people like Nelson Makamo, who are globally renowned, like still being able to have a presence here. You kind of like never forgetting, because it means their work still remains relevant and inspires the next generation. But I think the most important thing is being able to see a wider variety of local artists using different mediums, being inspired by different things. But as long as you've got a stronger base, it means there's going to be more and more coming through, making ultimately the art scene richer.
I'm an artist myself, multimedia, you know. I paint, also make music and stuff, but I like being here also just to see what's happening, and just see how the vibe. So making art has always been something that's very interesting to me, you know. I use it to free my mind and relax. It also comes back to doing things like this, so it's nice to see other people's work, just to know what's happening. I mean, music, art, all the types of different aspects of art is like they're all intertwined somehow, you know. Music always works with art works with fashion, they're all interlinked. So yeah, exploring one is like exploring everything, because you just know how everything kind of works to make one thing.
I think spaces like this give me so much inspiration for the music I'm making. It's just, seeing people express themselves, make something awaken within you. And like, I'm a very visual person, so I can kind of put like a track to the things that I see. And I think it helps with my artistry. When I think of a cover art, I get inspired by the artwork around. Like, I was even thinking, okay, I nearly gave away my secrets. But yes, all I'm saying is I'm super inspired by all the artists. Seeing people express themselves, it kind of gives you the confidence to do the same thing.
Yeah.
How do you keep yourself young in terms of like what's happening like in the streets? Because there's so many places that come and go in the streets.
Yeah.
Brands like you're here now for quite some time. Yeah. Making sure that you keep up with what's happening like in the streets.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about you keeping yourself young and also tapping in with what is happening in the streets?
Yeah, I mean, especially I think when you think about, like this brand, you're like, I got good, but it's from Duck Goose, the shop.
Yeah.
So, and the only way I think to kind of stay and find out about things, I think it's curiosity. As long as you're curious, I think that will always keep you keep you plugged in, keep you invested, keep you relevant. And, it's not about striving for relevance, but just wanting to be curious and finding out more. Also, I think hanging out with my brother also keeps me in the loop. Talking to people. And the thing of like being able to talk to anybody, if you're in a space and you just turn and you chat to somebody, it's going to open your world. So literally that thing about being curious and not being closed off, that's the key for me.
Man, I think over the last few years, I've enjoyed like making more effort in how I present myself just in the world and what's comfortable and what I feel like looks good on me and what I enjoy. I think how you put yourself, and comedy is a thing that requires like a lot of confidence. So if you're confident in how you dress, everything else is a bit easier.
Yeah, and then art is about choices, right? You're making a choice. Everything is a choice. It's not it doesn't just happen. And so, as artists, how you portray yourself, the T-shirt, the hat, it's all a choice. So that's
And it's fun, man. It's fun. It's fun to.
And expression is fun.
Yeah. It's fun to like put together like how do these pants fit on me? Do I like them?
Does it feel good?
Does it feel good?
Does it look good?
Yeah. What else can I wear this with? What in my wardrobe am I gonna be excited to wear?
Does it make me want to go like this?
Yeah. I like being able to move around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The artist is that you never feel satisfied with where you are. And it's tough sometimes. Like you have to reflect and look back and be like, no, I have come far in a certain thing. But it's hard to, because now it's like, okay, what's the next thing?
Yeah, that's so true, because even the artists here they're presenting their work and they're hoping for a great outcome, and it's wonderful for us to experience the work and see, but for them it's like
stakes are high for these guys. Yeah, they're selling themselves. Here's what I have for you. Yeah. But it's also like so dope that they're already here, because not every artist gets to be here. So I think being here is already a win.
It's a huge platform and it's such a win, but it's also like for us it's great to experience.
Yeah, really dope.
Similar to the art around here, I guess, and why people come here, for me, it's the same thing with especially sneakers. For me, I like narratives and stories behind them. I chase narrative, I chase story. I want to understand like what drove someone to actually maybe go with that design, this colorway and everything. So again, when I saw these, I was like, these are very interesting, and they're a mashup of two shoes. So I was like, these are very interesting. What's the story behind them? And just getting behind that. They also pay ode to, I forgot what these people are within his heritage. Besides Latinos, there's a specific group within the Latino. So no. So like within the Latino culture, there's a set group of people who are like dancers. They wear like a certain type of shoe. So even the design, like it's very loud, it's very bold, it's very colorful. So he literally did these to pay ode to that. So there's a whole series of them, different colorways. But he literally did that to pay homage to his roots and those people that he saw growing up. So just knowing about that and learning that, I was like, oh, that's very interesting. I didn't know about that. And also I just like.
it's pretty much been amazing. I've been with Lady Scully and we're just rolling around like art queens. I'm so obsessed with so many of the galleries. One of my favorite artists is Norman O'Flynn. Like, I love the beadwork. It's been beautiful. We were at the opening, looking sexy, looking cute. It's been a vibe. Yeah, I love Cape Town Art Fair.
The art fair is really looking amazing. People are out here looking nice. The art is really looking nice, and yeah, the talks as well, very informative ones, and tackling issues, battling within South Africa and outside the borders, but also yeah, there's a lot of awareness and provocative things that you might see, and I think yeah, with the theme for the art fair, listen, I think I've heard a lot of sounds, whether from exhibitors or from the area itself. So yeah, it has been lovely.
Yeah, no, I'll pretty much jumping off of what he was saying, but more than anything, I think from now it's been amazing. I just arrived, like literally not more than 30 minutes. So I'm literally interested to check out the art, and also I haven't done anything social in a while. So it's good to see familiar faces and also just looking at beautiful art. That's all I can say, yeah.
Okay, also I think my experience is the same. But I would say the artwork is beautiful, there's beautiful people, and also gives me as a creative inspiration to do more work.
So it's been very good so far. Lots of great artworks, just going around, experiencing the whole setup and just learning about the different inspirations from the different artists. It's been very cool. It's been very cool. It is my first one. So, I've been hearing about it, I've been seeing it, so just experiencing it and being here has been quite an amazing experience for me, for sure.
Yeah, so I think I've been coming here since 2018. It's always great to see like new artists coming through or artists evolving over the years. And I've got a friend here who's actually exhibiting, Christian Conradi. Shout out Christian. But it's always great to see the art from whether it's from South Africa, from SADC, from the rest of the continent and internationally. And just seeing how the blend, and just seeing also, I think what I like is people watching, seeing also how people react to the art, which is always interesting for me because art moves us in different ways. Yeah.
We came, we saw, we conquered. We take it to the streets, we take it to the buildings of the city ICC. This is how we're doing it, and the creatives are all pushing. We ensure that the creatives are seen, the stories are told. That's what we're doing. That's what we are about. Because if we don't do this, then our stories are not archived. They are not given the voice that they should be given. Like, we try by all means to tap in with what the people are trying to do in the streets of Cape Town, be it Africa, be it Europe, be it wherever that you can say. I'm thankful for everyone who's participated, who's seen the work. Thank you so much for everyone who's been participating, giving the likes, giving the shout outs. We see you. Thank you so much.
I thought I told y'all like 3 years ago we was coming. And if niggas can pay for these fucking awards, then my nigga, I don't want them. The rap life's just getting awkward.